I'm going to tackle the linen closet. I did get a comment talking about how they wanted to see more of my decision making in the declutters. There have been a couple of things that I've decluttered that I've struggled with that I did not put on camera. I felt like a block from decluttering. I had no problem dumping a lot of my makeup collection, going through her things. Like as soon as I open a drawer, I get like a flood of feelings. It will have been 3 months since she's passed away. It feels like I'm living in an alternate reality sometimes. Like going through this has made me realize some of the most loving and caring things that you can do for your family. Take care of your possessions and dispose of things that you don't need, because if you unexpectedly pass away, your family will have to deal with it, and it's extremely emotional. I think that's what the whole Swedish death cleaning premise is based off of. It's a huge wake-up call. At first, I started with emptying out the closet because I needed to wipe down those dirty shelves. And then of course I've got to vacuum the bottom because there's tons of hair, dust, and then I'm going through the top part. In my apartment, I have these 2 ottomans that were scratched up by cats, and then I went to Fabricville with my mom. She has a sewing machine, and we bought this chartreuse fabric because we were gonna reupholster them. And I used to tell her, like, I'm not comfortable with you using the sewing machine on your own, because she was on blood thinners. We didn't have time to do it. I didn't think I was gonna get emotional about this stupid linen closet. I'm not ready to let go of this piece of fabric. She paid like $100 for it. I will put that back after, but I just figured I might as well undust the top, because whatever dust is up there comes down. And actually, considering that, I think I'm gonna put my hair supplies below my linens. These other things that I found in there are from our old apartment. We used to have a couch that matched this. To me, this is like tacky now, but she made these curtains too. She did a lot of sewing, actually. I feel like I could have learned so much more from her. It would be really easy to say like, oh yeah, I could use this fabric for something else, make something of it. But the thing is, you also have to be realistic. Like if you keep something like this around and you don't do anything with it within a year, did you really even need it? And then every time you see it, feelings of guilt, sadness, the feeling of missing out is a lot of what I get from some of mom's things. I don't know if I want to relive those moments that I honestly would have forgotten about otherwise, when I could be cherishing more positive memories. Thank God the sun is starting to come out, because it's helping me see better for this declutter. We are actually a couple of hours down. My camera died, so I wanted to put the sewing machine that I was telling you guys that my mom owns up there, and some sewing supplies, and then a couple of things that I really don't use often, like a helmet and a facial sauna, which is literally, it's vintage at this point, but it still works and I have used it. So I started taking out towels and pillowcase covers, curtains, more towels, beading supplies that were all down here. There's still more, if you could see. This is in the corner of my kitchen in a really difficult to reach area, and I'm thinking, because I don't actually need more kitchen space per se, I should probably shove in there a bunch of things that I want to give away, just to get them out of my space, because I have a bunch of things out that I need to give away and they're an eyesore. I found a bag of gift bags, probably from PR events and things like that, that I can use to divide products that I want to give away. So the top of my closet is more or less empty, but there's potential. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put up there, because I keep my summer clothes under my bed. My mother actually worked as a daycare educator in quite a few daycares in Montreal, including Concordia, McGill, SSMU. She's got so many daycare books, plans. I'm going to give them to her best friend, who is still an educator. This has turned into a lot more than what I planned. But in starting to organize this linen closet, I realized I've got sheets. I've got towels. These are things that should hypothetically go in here. This will be towels, the bedding allowance, and on top, all the stuff that my mom bought at Fabricville. So while going through all of these linens that were inappropriately placed in the kitchen, just shoved in a hole, I sectioned things off between what I would be throwing out versus what I would be donating and what I would be keeping. And I did have an emotional moment with this sheet set. It's made of flannel, which I hate flannel sheets, and they're worn in, but they belonged to mom, so I had a moment with them. But for the most part, these curtains are all cut short so that they don't heat up from the radiator, and I personally don't like the look of short curtains. I didn't like the prints, so I just decided to ultimately let them go. And I kept a few pillowcases because they're extras, and to me it never hurts to have extra pillowcases. It's not the end of the world if they don't match the sheets. However, super worn in sheets were out. I can't keep that kind of stuff. And I did go through the towels as well. I have 3 sets of sheets, which I put inside the pillowcase. I like put the entire set in. A duvet cover, and then a thicker duvet cover right here, which is the leopard print one. These are the towels I'm keeping, minus the towels that are already in the bathroom. And in the end, there were a couple of white towels, but really, like, they look stained, and I don't need that in my life. A couple of beach towels, a few face towels. I had some older sheets and ultimately decided that, you know what, they're worn out. I don't have matching pillowcases for them, so I'm not going to keep them, but I don't mind having extra pillowcases. Cushion covers that actually are for the cushions on the sofa. I've got them here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them yet. And then, of course, all of this definitely does not fit in that corner there, so we've got to do some decluttering here, some serious decluttering. I don't know if you can tell this, but this is how much space there is above the entrance of this closet, and so there's all of this dead space all the way up here that I really want to take advantage of. Maybe that is where the extra fabric should go for now until I figure out what to do with it. But then it also fits in my closet. I don't know yet. I'm not sure, but I can for sure work on the bottom. This is the carpet that you've been hearing tumbling in my dryer with the dryer balls, and it's got stains here, a few here, and even after washing it hasn't come out. So I'm also going to declutter this because I just don't want it. God, I don't know if you can see how much this is. It's so much stuff! Ah! This area here is mostly shampoos and conditioners. A lot of these things were divided before, but then just started to overflow. I know for certain that it takes me a year to go through 5 shampoos and 5 conditioners. So maybe I should only keep 10, but then also there will be ones that I'm not interested in trying at all. So, oh my god. Shampoos and conditioners. Oh my god, that one smells amazing. There's a Zumba CD in here. What is going on? I like feel super guilty about throwing out shampoo and conditioner. Things just don't have expiration dates. No, there's more shampoo and conditioner in here. No, 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 no. Oh, Kerastase. Ooh, Moroccan oil. Gosh, I know I have more than this in my PR stash too. Oh no. Ooh. Super Mario Bros packaging. It's an oil conditioner. Seems like it would be really good for the winter. Okay, I think what I really need to do is actually see if things really match with my hair type and be really honest with myself about whether I'm going to use it or not. And that's going to be the deciding factor. So let's do this. It has been an insane few hours. So now we have the products. For the products, I put a bunch of things that I actually want to use on the right that are a bit like refills for the bathroom. And then on the left, I have hair products that I intend to use in the near future. We have some shaving supplies, cotton balls, yeah, now I just have to put the hair tools on the bottom. These are the products I'm gonna let go of. Now there are some self-tanner / leg makeup products that are in here as well, because honestly I went to the Vita Liberata event 9 years ago. That's insane. 9 years ago, guys. These are the hair supplies that I gotta put away. This pile here of curtains, towels, carpets, bedding, it's all gotta go. So I put the bag of fabrics up there, and I've got the sofa cushion covers there, brushes on the left, and all the hot tools on the right. I'm not exactly satisfied with the way my hot rollers are there, but whatever, man, it's all good. Oh my god, in the kitchen is back to the designated PR hole of doom. For now, everything is divided by category of product, and in this box I specifically have items that are gonna go to very specific friends, but I am definitely willing to partition more of these things off, but they are divided by category for now under here, and it's just more manageable right now. Up here I have a bag of supplies from Fabricville. I have no idea. I gotta put the curtains back in here because there's not another place for them. Hey guys, it's a whole other day. My boyfriend brought a screen for us to use. It's great for watching television compared to my mom's computer screen, which I had been watching stuff on, and I started sorting through my mom's daycare things. I have a stack of things to throw out. It's very difficult, but it has to be done. We also went to a storage bin and donated bags of clothes, and I threw out bags of clothes. Grief is really physical. It ebbs and flows. Like sometimes I feel super productive, and other times I just like, I do stuff but I just cry, and it's I kind of want to get over with the containers under her desk because I need to get ahead with the bedroom. I haven't converted it into a studio yet. Yeah, if anyone else has ever had to get rid of their parents' things, and let me know how you did it, because what the hell, man. I found schoolwork, notes from teachers, from parents, I found cards, and it just made me so sad. I found colonoscopy papers where they didn't find anything. I'm so angry at the healthcare system for just ignoring her when she talked about her symptoms. I've emptied out most of it. There are some tax papers that I still need to go through, but whatever. And that's the stuff going to my mom's daycare friend, and possibly some of the books that are in there too, but I'm just leaving them in there for now. I'm probably gonna get rid of a few of these books later on, but man, you can tell what mom liked. Salads, smoothies, tequila, cocktails, hello. My thing is, these aren't particularly coffee table worthy, and I usually just find recipes on the internet anyways, so I don't know, like, she kept a very old dictionary that belonged to my dad. So first of all, it is ridiculously wrapped up in tape. Like, it's very, very old. I'm probably gonna keep this actually. Now that I think of it, it's pretty cool. So I realized, because I was like, oh, it seems like something's bookmarked, but not really. It's on this page, which is so crazy because look at what page we have fallen on. And then this is a VIP for Karina's Upstairs Club Lounge on Crescent in Montreal. Okay, so this is the first place my mom took me clubbing when I turned 18, because I went clubbing for the first time with mom. I never went out underaged. This is amazing. Honestly guys, I can't even. Mom really liked this and The Power of Now. She loved beauty. Oh, what else is in here? Oh yeah, of course, Louise Hay. So this is mixed in with a few Bechrels. There's a Chinese astrology book in here too that I remember reading a bit when I was a kid. Like, we would go and look at it for fun and in a rainbow order, which, I mean, lots of people do. On the other bookshelf, there's actually a book that she gave me because she really wanted me to read it. It's a book about the phases that you go through physically in each decade of your life as a woman, like what's normal, and it actually has some old bookmarks in here that I'm curious about. So interesting. The impact of magnesium deficiency. Dude, in my exercise vlog, I told you guys that I've been having like foot cramps. Without magnesium, calcium may actually contribute to osteoporosis. What the f? So that book actually lives on my bookshelf here, right beside The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. And it's one of the reasons why I'm really adamant about going through my mom's things, because I just want to process it. For instance, like the fabrics I didn't want to keep because I knew I wasn't ever going to use them again, and that looking at them would make me feel guilty, so I should let them go. But these kind of things, they make me feel like she's taking care of me. I am so relieved. Yes, it was emotionally taxing and difficult. I'm happy that I went through all those things, cried all the tears that I needed to cry, and there will be more. I'm still forging my way forward into this new chapter of my life. Don't let the seasonal depression get you, because oh my god, right now it's 4 p.m. on a Sunday. It's so quiet, it's so dark. I don't like it at all. Be sure to check out my makeup declutter if you haven't already. That one was brutal, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.